Hello guys, this is the part 5 of the Facebook styled status update tutorial, and in part 4 we had left in the commenting part, where you could you know write the comment, and in the fourth part actually we made this text box and this comment button here. It doesn't do anything right now. So, and when you post a status and when you comment on the button, and when you refresh the page, all the commenting text boxes are hidden. So if a user has to comment, he has to click the comment button for the specify a specific status. So this is for the second status, and the first status we have to click the comment button in order to pop out or show this text box for the comment here. You can decrease or make the font in the comment box smaller. It's up to you actually. And I notice here, when you click the comment button, you get an outline here, yellow outline. This is seen, I guess, only for Google Chrome web browser. You can easily take that out by styling the comment button here. That's the button there. Just need to add in the style outline is none. That'll be that'll pretty much take the problem out. The same thing for the like button too. That's the like button, and for the share button too. And status time, no one would click that, but in Facebook they have an option. When the user clicks on the time, it takes you to a specific page where you can actually see only the status and the comments made on the status. So when you click OK, so comment works fine. We didn't I didn't actually work on the liking part now. I'll do that once I'm done with the commenting part. Okay, so let's just start off. For the commenting part, we need to start off with writing a comment, and then when the user clicks the button, the comment should be placed on the the specific status and not on all statuses. So in order to do that, firstly we need to create I guess another table. You need to create a new table, because I don't want to mix everything up in few tables. You don't have any limitation for creating tables in databases, so I would want you to create a table with the name comments. This table will have all the comments of the specific statuses. The first column would be ID, type is integer, and the auto increment would be checked, and the first column would be obviously the comment itself, which the user made. It's of text type. You need to add few more columns, and that would be about commenter ID, which would save the ID of the commenter. The status ID, we need to save the status ID because we need to actually echo out all the comments for the specific statuses. So for that you need the status ID. So it's about you need the commenter ID, status ID, and of course the time, though that'll make it 3 more columns. And let me think of something else which I'm missing. If I miss it, I'll just add that up later. So for now we need about 3 columns, and that is commenter underscore ID, that is integer, and the status ID, that is integer, and the time of the comment. And why does it make me think that I'm missing something? One more. Anyways, we'll just add more columns if we needed them. Okay, so save the table, and you have the comments table there with the ID, comment ID, status ID, and time. So the next thing you would have to do is actually okay, so you need to create a script here after the echoing at the end of the echo on your index.php file. And one more thing I want to tell you is, if you don't follow the previous tutorials for the Facebook style status update, you wouldn't understand anything right now what I'm talking about. So I hope you've gone through all of them since the starting part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, because everything is lined up. Okay, so I'll just write the script there. So what if what happens when the user clicks the comment button? Post comment. Okay, that's the ID there. So when he clicks the comment button, we actually want to place an Ajax request for the comment text to be saved in the database, and then get prepended here on the status. It's actually same thing which we've done for the the status posting status part. Same script. There'll be a little of difference there. Okay, so let's make a variable with the name comment. That would be the text which the user is posting. That is text area with an ID, with the same ID, and that's the ID there. Dot value. Okay, val, that would stay. Okay, that's the comment there. We need the commenter ID. That is actually the session ID, so that's SID, because that's what we had made it from the starting of the page. So that's the reason I told you, if you follow the previous tutorials you would understand that. Okay, so the commenter ID, and we need the status ID. That is actually this part, this variable there. And one more thing, we need the time, but time can be inserted in the database in the PHP file. So that's about it. We'll make a variable data where we'll pass the all the variables. You would understand this part only if you know how to place Ajax requests in the back end. So comment is and commenter ID is commenter ID, and status ID is status ID. And now we need to start up with the Ajax part. The type is post type. The URL is we'll name the file as insert comment, like we had made it for the insert status.php file, and the data is data, and on success we need to call a function with the data. And then firstly we need to clear out the commenting text area box there, and yeah, that'll get blank, and it's up to you whether you want to hide the commenting box. That won't be required, because the user would want to post 2 or 3 comments at the same time. So that's there. And okay, now we need to append, or actually prepend, the comment coming from the PHP file to actually we need to append it on the all comments div there. Dot prepend, no, not prepend, because as you know, if you post a status, it gets prepended on the top. It gets printed from the top side. We don't want that. We want it to come get appended from the bottom, because that's how the comments are displayed. The older comments are on the top there, as you can see in the picture. 5 hours ago is the first comment, and the latest comment is the 2 hours ago comment, so it gets appended there. So we want to append the data coming back from the PHP file. So that's it, and the data coming from the PHP file will be made right now by us in a new file, PHP file. Save that file as the same name, insert comment.php. Okay, so firstly we need to fetch out the variables coming from that file, and the first thing is the comment itself. We need to filter out all the in case if your users try to inject something, so you just need to be careful by that. We can use strip slashes or entities. People use MySQL _real _escape _string, but I don't know, you can use that too instead of these both, but I use these both, and I guess that those work. So it's up to you actually. So there is a comment there, and then we need the commenter ID. And you need the status ID. And that's about it, I guess. Yeah, we have commenter ID, status ID. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's about it. And obviously we need the time there, so that will be the PHP function time. And we also need to include our database file. That's how we can insert it in database. Let's just insert the database, insert into the database. On the tables, comments, insert into comments, bracket, and that'll be ID, and I have to refer to the database there. Yeah, one more thing I forgot to tell you guys is the jquery.js, which we had made for all the Java jQuery functions. The file which I had made, that was creating a small problem. So there wasn't any problem with the file itself, but there was a new file to be added, and I went to the jquery.com website, clicked download jQuery, and we had download, we had actually copied this part, everything, and made the jquery.js file. But there's one more thing to add, and that's it. That's the download the map file for jQuery 1.10.2. That's basically actually the jQuery file we've downloaded. So you need to add that file. When you click it, a file is downloaded, and that's the file right there. I've added that in the same directory where all the files are, and the jQuery file is. So that's a small addition, and there's a small thing you have to do. Okay, then now okay, so we have the ID comment, commenter ID. Okay, so we have ID comment, commenter ID, and status ID time. Yeah, that's it. Comment, commenter ID, status ID, time. That's 5 of them. 1 2 3 4 5. Yeah, and ID needs to be blank because it's on auto increment. Comment is the comment coming from the user, and the commenter ID is the commenter ID, and status ID is the status ID, and time is the time. So that's about it. Okay, after inserting, we actually need the new ID which has been made in the database. So in order to get that, we'll just pass again query again. Actually, I don't, we shouldn't use everything star thing, but I actually fetch out everything. I know that loads up the query there, but it's just bad practice which I have with my with me. Anyway, select everything from comments, where I will give a reference that will be, I guess, the where time, because the time is the only thing which would differ every second. So where time is equal to that, and one more thing would be required, and that is commenter ID is commenter ID. We can even give one more thing, and that is status ID is equal to status ID, just to make sure you're getting exactly the ID of the same comment and not the other comments made every second on the status by someone else in the server. So just to make sure, I've given 3 references there. Select them from comments where this and this and this. Okay, and get to okay, so firstly we need the ID of the comment there, and that will be get to ID. So we got the ID of the comment now, and we have the commenter ID, status. Now we need the commenter photo, but I'm not working on the photos right now. So using the commenter's ID, we can get his or her name, and yeah, that's about it. Yeah, so getting the commenter ID name, where ID is commenter ID, get full, and we have the first name, and that is F name. We have the last name, and that is L name. We'll concatenate it to a full name, and that is F name with a space in between, and that is okay, full name. Now let's make the commenting skeleton. To do that, we can go out to our skeleton.php file and open up the skeleton PHP file. If you followed my previous tutorials, you'll get to know what this is about. So okay, so when we add a comment here, it'll actually be added between the like and this text area, and that's a gap there. So in the skeleton.php file, we need to design the skeleton right here. Actually, I'll just give it a comment. Comment skeleton, just because I don't want to mix up the codings there. Comment skeleton ends. Okay, and now we'll firstly make a div with an ID. I'm just using the slashes in this, which is not required. Actually, it is required for HTML to work. Okay, so div ID is comment, and let's just give that ID. That'll be actually in PHP, but in HTML we are working with HTML here, so it'll actually take that like HTML string. So that's not a problem. I'm just writing it because I need to copy the skeleton when it's done and paste it right here inside the echoing part, and save on time by writing that again. So I'm writing it right now. The styling would be okay, so we need the width to be 350 pixels, which is actually the width of the all comments div. Width is 350 pixel. We don't need to give the height because we don't know how long the comment will be. No height, and then actually we need to give a padding, I guess. As I see it, there's a little bit of padding there. So yeah, so instead of 350 we can give a padding of 10 pixels on all sides. That'll make it up to 350 minus 20, that is 330, and a padding of 10 pixels. We are not giving the height, so we don't have to worry about the height there. Padding is 10. We need to give a background color of let's just make it gray there for now. It's up to you actually. And the background is made, and what else? I guess border. The comments will be appended from below, so we just need to give the border top pixels, so just to separate the comments, make it a little good in visual, in viewing. So 1 pixel solid, let's make that a little lighter shade of black. Okay, that's there, and then we need to give the div for the comment. We are not working on the pictures right now, so I'll just make it a small div of having a width of 30 pixels, height of 30 pixels, and that'll be float left. For now I'll just make it a background color of let's say green, just to differentiate the comment part there and the profile picture. Background color is green, and let's have a margin right of say about 10 pixels, and yeah, that's about it. And now the div ID is, next div is the commenting div. Basically this part is all same like the status part, so it is comment. Actually I'll just have a look. Status pic and then status info, so we'll have the same data structure there. Style is, we need to give this a styling, and that will be obviously float left. Width will be, actually width is 400 there, but the maximum width here is 350. So minus the padding, that is 330, and we have a width of 330 left, and that is, let's make it 330 pixels. Let's actually leave 30 pixels for the deleting cross there, so I'll just make it 300 pixels. No height is required. Yeah, that's about it. And in that, firstly, then we need to make a div comment name. That is the name of the commenter. The style would be float left, height of about 20 pixels, because height wouldn't change there, so we can specify that. Width, I won't give the width there. Let the width be 300, because we don't know how long, some people have long names. So anyways, 300 pixels there, and font weight is bold, with color having the same code, little shade of blue, and let's just write something there. And actually we have the commenter ID coming up there. Sorry, the full name coming up there, so we'll just write that so that we save time on copying and pasting there. That is there, and there'll be a link to the profile there, so you can just give a anchor tag to the profile there once you have a profile page. And after name we have one more div, that is the comment text, which is actually the comment which the commenter made. That is also float left, and margin top of, actually we need to see, okay, so they don't separate up the commenting, the start of the commenting there like they do in the status there, because after the name the status starts again from the left side, but here it doesn't do the same thing there, so we don't need to give a margin top there. And here actually we don't need to give the width, then is, so we can then have the comment text starting right away after the name. So it's float left, and the font size would be 11 pixels, and yeah, and that's about it. And actually we need yeah, that's about it. And the comment would come here, and then is the liking of the comment options. And in the comment options part we need to give that a float left, and then a height of the same is like width is 350, height 15. Okay, height is 15 pixels, width would be 330 pixels, and margin top of 3 pixels. And then we will have the buttons here, button, like button, and the status, and the time of the comment. So the like button is here, button like we can just name that like comment with an ID, and that is comment time with an ID. Let's just give the outline none. instead of the there, we need the time there. Okay, so let's just leave that because we will be using the timestamp function there. Comment time, okay, that is done. And let's just have a quick look at what we've got there. Okay, so we need to reduce. Okay, so thing I forgot was after we've made comment of this, we need to reduce. I don't get the blue part. Why do we have a blue part there? We'll just inspect that on Google Chrome. Okay, that is the comment post there. Actually, we need to hide this part here. Okay, so that's okay, there's a spelling mistake there, float. I guess that'll solve the problem there. But why do we get the blue color there? Okay, let's just hide that part because we don't need to see the commenting box. Okay. Oh, my bad. We need to give the comment div an overflow hidden because we floated everything on the left side, so that's right there. So that's about that. And all the comments, yeah, so we do need to remove that too, all comment stuff. Okay, so that's the border there on the comment part. Okay, the full name comes here. We don't want that to happen like that, so we'll actually I guess the width of that is big. Yeah, that's what is happening. The width, we need to reduce the width there. About 290 would be fine, I guess. Yeah, 290 was fine. And okay, because we had given a margin right of 10, so that's math actually. We need to reduce the font there, full name font. We can give the font size of 12 pixels. Okay, actually just have a look there. Okay, that's okay. Full name is there. We need to give a little margin on the right for the comment of 10 pixels would be fine, I guess. Yeah, 10 pixels is a lot. We can make it 5 or 8 would be good. Okay, after refreshing, the comment will start here. We'll just write the comment to test out. Save that and refresh. Okay, so that's what that shouldn't happen there. It shouldn't come down. It should start from the right. Or actually it's up to you. I would just to save time, I would just make it like that. I'll just add float left there, just to keep. Okay, I've kept float left there. That's what we don't want actually. So I guess that'll solve the problem there. Yeah, but there's this lining problem there. To reduce that, we need to put this height of the name to 10. Let's see. Yeah, that actually solved the problem. Yeah. Okay, so that's there. We need to reduce the space here too between the like and everything there. Like straight comment options, height is 15, margin top would be 1 pixel. Just reduce that and make this height as 10. Why do I see a gap up there so much? I need to reduce the gap there. Padding to about 5 pixels. Yeah, that's fine, but I don't understand why don't we get the there. I guess the height is a little too less for that. Let's make it high 15 for the comment options here, and yeah, that's there. And we need to also give for the comment flow hidden. So, yeah. Okay, so the ago 6 hours ago G is cut out. We don't want that, so let's make it a height of 12 pixels. It's not coming up. Okay, sorry, that's my bad. I just edited the full name. We need to change the height here, 18. Yeah, that's fine. That'll be a comment. We can add a cross there on the right to delete the comment later. I'll do that later there, and it's, you know, almost the same. Okay, so the time is before the like, so we can just invert that there and put the mid dot there. A small change there. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we can add this skeleton now to the main thing here. Actually, I'll add it to the insert comment file first. I'll remove this part here, and now I'll add the slashes, and I'll just get back. Yeah, so I've added the slashes there, and we can actually echo that out. Full name. Okay, we need to edit this. The comment comes here, and the time comes here. Actually, okay, echo timestamp of time. If you followed my previous tutorials, you'll get to know what I'm talking about here. We need to include our timestamp file. Okay, the time is done and like is done. Full name, comment. Yeah, that's about it. And I'll just copy that out here, paste it in the index file in the all comments area. I'll just place it. I'll just differentiate that. Just so that we don't mess up, mix up everything. It's good to sort out things and keep them in a sorted way. Okay, pasted. Okay, so firstly, to get this ID, we know we don't need this ID, and that will be CID. That means comment ID, CID, and CID there, and C full name. I'll change it to C full name because we already have a full name there. Okay, there's a status post to full name, so I'll just make it comment C full name, and basically means commenter full name, and that'll be the comment. Yeah, that'll be the comment there, and the time would be the C time, comment time. And yeah, so before writing all this, refreshing the page, we need to fetch out all the comments from the database, and in order to do that, we need to fetch it from here. Again, I'm just writing just to let know where the coding for the specific functions are. Okay, so get C, get comment is equal to MySQL query, select everything from comments where the status ID is status ID, I guess. Yeah, so it is status ID. We need a while loop because we don't know, it may be more than one comment. So get C2 is equal to get C and open the bracket. Actually we need this to be there, so closing that, so we need that to be here. While so and so there, when we need the CID, get C2 ID of the comment, then we need the C full name. Okay, so we need the commenter ID, that is get C2 commenter ID, and okay, we got the commenter. Using the commenter ID we can actually get the name of the commenter, and that we can do that by get CName is equal to MySQL query, passing another query there, select everything from users where ID is equal to commenter underscore ID, and get CName to we need the CF name commenter F name is equal to get CName to F name, and CL name, that is the comment last name, that is get CName to L name, concatenate to that to C full name, that is CF name, CL name. Okay, so we have the name, the comment, and obviously we need the comment also, so we can actually get that here. Comment is equal to get C2 and the comment itself. Okay, so now we have the comment equal name. Okay, we need the time. We need the C time, that is the get C2 time. Yeah, oops. Yeah, C time, CID. Okay, comment full name, that's done. Let's run the show. Okay, that's there. Full name, ID time, just checking everything up. Okay, and yeah, that's good to go. And just run that up, go to our index.php file. Okay, now that's okay. So there's a small problem there. And if our variable CID in index.php, why is it undefined? CID is there. It's there. Yeah. What's wrong? Let's just read that again. undefined variable CID in the index.php file on 143, 144, 145. Where is 143? It's right here. So my bad, we need to echo this out inside the while loop. Yep. So the echoing part ends here. We need to continue the echoing part here. Yeah. Now refresh. So we don't presently have any comments there. Let's just comment on the, actually I'll comment on the second part there. Second, this is my first comment. Let's click comment. We have it appended there. We have this blue background there because I didn't change it in the index.php file. It's this here, all comments div. Save it there. Let's refresh that and we'll have the same thing there. Okay, so there's a small problem here, right? This state is indented to the right there. That's a problem we shouldn't be having, and that's because we have some problem in the div there. I'll just comment on the other status there. I'll comment again. Why is it being appended down there? There's this problem here, I guess. The comment post here, and I guess there's this height specified somewhere. All comments, height is there, float left. We need the all comments to float left. It's there. I'll just check the problem and come back. I've got the problem there. It's the same problem like before. I didn't close this div, instead I opened it. Would I have to correct that in the insert comment.php file too? Save that and save that in the index.php file too. Refresh, and okay, there's a small weird problem going on. Yeah, so I found the problem, and the problem was that I had written an extra closing div tag here, which wasn't required because I had written it here. It's the ending div tag for the all comments div. So that actually solved the problem there. So yeah, that's about it. So you actually made you've made a commenting feature now to every the status commenting part there. You can add as many comments as possible, and let's see what if we add a long bigger comment there. Yeah, so there's no problem in that. Let's just refresh the page, and okay, only the box for the comment box disappears, the rest just fine. And yeah, so that's about it. You can actually add as many comments as you like. So yeah, so that's about commenting. And you can actually one more thing, we need to add the insert comment, the same thing here in the insert status button, insert status.php file, and that is here inside the all comments part. you also need to add the script which you had written there, and this is the script there, and we just need to copy that, paste it in the insert status part there. Actually we have this here, so we don't need that. We just need from this part here where the posting is done, paste it in this here. Okay, and everything is fine with the variables there. SID, we need SID. Oh no, SID would be actually poster ID. Commenter ID. That would be once it's come to the page, so it will take SID, and we don't know what SID is, so that'll actually be I guess that will be the poster ID itself. Yeah. For now, let's just keep that session ID. Remove the quotes because we don't need the quotes there. Anyways, let's just keep that session ID and just have a look. We also need yeah, let's just have a look there. Let's just run and see if we have any problem there. We can post new status, post. Okay, so undefined variable this in this, so we can't write that now. Instead of that, I guess we need to write the poster ID. I don't think so. The poster ID would be sufficient there. That is, let it be SID actually, because when you post it there, it'll take reference from the page. Refresh the page, post it there. Okay, undefined SID there. So there is something to be done here, and that is actually we need to write yeah, it's poster ID because it'll be the one who would be posting the comment, so it is poster ID. Okay, so that's done there. Let's refresh, post, comment, post, comment, and post. So that blue background has to be removed there, and that is here. Refresh the page and there, and yeah, that's pretty much that. And yeah, also okay, so now in the next part in these this video is done here, and the next part I will be showing you for liking the status, and then liking the comment, and the next next part would be the 6th part, in which would be about liking the status there. 7th part would be about liking the comment there, and the 8th part would be of sharing. So I hope you understood the this tutorial here, and see you in the next tutorial. Bye bye.